What's up, family? Today we finally have some official information about the $2,500 payments available to millions of Americans. And yes, Biden has done it again. And I've got the details to share with you in just a moment. But before we get started, make sure that you'll subscribe to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off with a little bit of good news, and that is gas prices, guys. They are back below the $3 mark. I know here where I live, prices are around for unleaded $2.57. I never thought that we would actually see these type of prices again, but in regards to the U.S. gasoline prices nationwide, those prices are below $3 per gallon. It says right here that the U.S. gas prices have returned to the big round figure of around $3 per gallon. Falling gasoline prices are typically a tonic for sour consumer sentiment. It's a cornerstone finding of behavioral economics that changes in the big round of numbers on prices, also known as the left digit effect. Not sure what that means, but anyways, regardless of all of that, you can see right here in regards to the average U.S. gas prices by the state. Some of the states that do have the highest in regards to the gas prices, you can see right here, we've highlighted it, which obviously California, and who has the lowest? My home state of Texas, as well as Oklahoma and a few other states right there. And you can see that Oklahoma has $2.65, but I just told you, in my neck of the woods, we are seeing, of course, it's at Sam's Club, but we are seeing $2.57. But either way, regardless of all of that, we are still seeing lower gas prices from what we saw about 2 to 3 years ago. What a great thing to see, guys. But anyways, kudos to them, whoever is in charge of bringing these gas prices down, and I hope that they continue to do so. But anyways, moving on to some other weird news. Did you guys remember yesterday? It was January the 6th, in which multiple individuals ended up storming Capitol Hill in regards to that debacle on whether or not Trump should remain in office. Well, just when you thought everyone has actually been sentenced, they have just found and arrested 3 more individuals. Apparently, these particular individuals were on the run since the January 6th attack, and they were considered as fugitives. Well, the FBI just found out that these particular individuals were hiding out at a ranch in Florida, and it has been about 3 years, guys. We just had the 3-year anniversary of the January 6th attack, and these particular fugitives, they were actually found. It says that one suspect has been on the run since the attack, according to the court records. But overall, it says that 3 January 6 suspects were arrested at a ranch in Florida on Saturday. The FBI said this information, including one who has been sought ever since the 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol, and 2 others who never showed up for their court cases. But anyways, the FBI's Tampa field office said 3 fugitives, Jonathan, Olivia, Joseph, were taken into custody early Saturday morning, 3 years after the assault on the U.S. Capitol. The FBI executed 3 federal arrest warrants at a ranch in Groveland. It said no further details on their capture was available at this time. And these particular arrests cap a years-long search for one of those particular fugitives, which his name was Jonathan. He's 24 years old. Can you imagine? He is now a fugitive and then being arrested 3 years later. That is rather crazy. He was so much of a fugitive, guys. Check this out. The FBI was actually offering an award of up to $30,000 for information leading to his arrest. Now, so far, I don't necessarily know what he did in regards to the storming of the Capitol. Obviously, if they are looking for him and offering a reward, he must have did something much worse than all of the other people. But anyways, we'll probably find out more information as this continues to develop. But as you can see right here, those are the 3 individuals of what we know of them looking like. Those individuals right there were the fugitives that have been captured. Anyways, we'll just have to see how that all plays out. But moving on to some good information. And yes, Biden has done it again. You saw the thumbnail right here. It says that President Biden is forgiving millions in student loan forgiveness. This is happening all over again. And guess what? President Biden, he wants to get the credit for all of it. Take a look at this right here, guys. $132 billion in student loan forgiveness has been approved. Who will qualify? And what's next after this? Will it be more student loan forgiveness? Apparently, the government is just in a very generous mood in regards to giving out money, not just to people in the United States, but also to people in Israel, as well as to people in Ukraine and other countries as well. But in regards to the United States today, $132 billion has just been approved. Yes, the Biden administration has approved of billions of dollars in student loan forgiveness during the last 2 years, according to the top officials. More than 3 million borrowers have had their student loans completely canceled, and relief is ongoing as the Education Department works to implement a number of separate initiatives in regarding student loan forgiveness. Now, despite this unprecedented level of loan forgiveness, the relief is still only a fraction of the nearly $2 trillion in outstanding student loan debt that Americans carry, and the amount of debt cancellation so far falls short of the sweeping student debt relief that President Joe Biden had intended. That means he wanted to do as part of the broad-based loan forgiveness plan that the Supreme Court rejected last year. Still, top officials are taunting the achievements by the Biden administration and assuring that borrowers that additional relief is still on the way. My administration has canceled student loan debt for 3.6 million people through various actions, bringing the promise of higher education to more hardworking Americans, according to President Biden. This was in his tweet on Twitter, or X, if you will. But anyways, he said that we're also going to keep going. We're not going to stop right now. We are going to keep going. Now, here are the details so far in regards to what President Biden has done and why he is wanting to take the claim for it. He wants recognition that he has done all of this in regards to millions of student loan borrowers. Check this out right here. The Education Department has approved of a total of $132 billion in student loan forgiveness for 3.6 million people, according to the data that was released last month. This particular relief was approved under Biden's initiatives designed to expand access and to ease some of the restrictions across a number of student loan forgiveness programs. Yes, 901,000 borrowers have received $44 billion in student loan forgiveness under the income-driven repayment plans, primarily known as the IDR account adjustment. This temporary initiative provided borrowers with an accurate count of progress towards forgiveness and to address some of the long-standing concerns with the misuse of the forbearance. Secondly, 750,000 borrowers have received $53.5 billion in student loan forgiveness through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, or better known as the PSLF. This includes borrowers who have benefited through the limited PSLF waiver and ongoing regulatory improvements to the programs. In addition to that, the third thing is more than 500,000 borrowers with serious medical issues have been approved for $11.7 billion in student debt cancellation through the Total and Permanent Disability Program. The Biden administration has implemented temporary waivers and new rules, as well as a new application, which collectively have expanded relief under this particular program. And the fourth thing on the list that President Biden wants recognition for is that at least 1.3 million borrowers have been approved for $22.5 billion in student loan forgiveness due to certain kinds of school misconduct. This includes borrowers who were cheated by their schools, saw their institutions precipitously close altogether, or either have covered by related court settlements, according to the department. So anyways, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of borrowers. That is a lot of help of American people that have pretty much had all of their student loan completely wiped away. I will say my wife and her student loans, she was not a participant of any of these things by President Biden. But I want to know, have you or someone you know have been affected by President Biden's removal or a waiver or wiping away the student loan debt? If so, comment down below and let us know, guys. We definitely want to know how that is going for either you or someone you know. But anyways, also I would like to ask you, what are the gas gas prices in your local area? Comment down below as well and let me know what your gas prices and where you live at. Like I said, the low is around $3 per gallon of gas, but depending on where you live, it could be different. And we are only focused on unleaded gasoline. So anyways, that's all I have for you today, and I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money or some free cash, such as signing up with Webull, where they are giving away 12 free stocks after you deposit $1. Now, the cool thing about it is that those stocks can be worth $3,000. What a great way to be able to put some additional money into your pocket. Also, don't forget about signing up for the Amazon Prime membership, where you can get 30 days for free, which is a great time right now as it does include the NFL, so you can watch those games as well as other TV shows and sitcoms, and you can also sit in your living room and order things and have them delivered to your front door for totally free. That is a great opportunity to take advantage of. But anyways, those are just a few. Check out the links down below. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.